no, no, this is making me paranoid. I don't like this. It's like God said, no, you can't do this because this is going to take you off your trajectory. Right? But there's other things. There's lots of other things that I was doing to escape from my reality that took me out, that made me feel better about myself. And these are things that I've had to navigate through. I've had to heal through. I've had to accept. And it's not what the addiction is. It's the fact that you are not living in the moment. You're not experiencing the moment. And if you can't experience that moment because you're too much about the past and you worry too much about the future, you can't be in the moment. When I don't worry about the future at all, I don't care. I don't know what's going to happen an hour from now. I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. I have no idea. And I'm not worried about it. I know, I have faith in God and the universe that they're going to guide me along my path of healing because I have faith in that. And it has not let me down once. Not once. I am navigating some tremendous experiences, tremendous pain, tremendous traumas. Like, I know I've been through a lot. You may not see this, but I have. I've been through some pretty narcissistic experiences and different kinds of abuse and neglect and stuff in my life, you know. But it's not about what I went through. It's about the healing. Yes, I've been through so much. I know. But that's not the thing. It's I've healed through these things. I've healed and I live in the moment. I live in the moment, and the moment is always peace. It's always love. That's where I choose to dwell. This is where I live, is in this moment. I don't worry about the past. There's nothing I can do about it. If I've made mistakes, and I've made mistakes, but I've healed through them. I've navigated those. I've made apologies to the people that I have wronged, that I have been able to find. I've done these things to the best of my ability. You know, there's always going to be things that I feel for. Right? Things I should have done that I didn't. Things I did out of pettiness because I felt I'm trying to find the word, and I can't seem to find the word. But I was jealous of other people in their lives. I really was, because I knew there was so much more, but my limiting beliefs made me realize, kept me in that low frequency, not liking, feeling so unworthy of a better life because of the programming, because I felt that I get what I deserve, and if I get nothing, then that's what I deserve. If I don't get real love, that's what I deserve. And that was my belief through most of my life. Never really being nurtured, never really being loved unconditionally. There was always conditions. It was always, you make me feel better about you and I'll give you a pat on the back. I mean, you can't navigate your emotions in a safe place. I mean, as a child, all the way up into adulthood, you know, in all my relationships, it reflected the relationships I drew in. And that really sucks. That is a very, very difficult thing to heal through, that programming. And then when people realize you're doing this, they don't like that, because then that makes them, it shines a light on who they are, and they get really pissy about it. They get really, really, really upset because they can't heal themselves, and they've been so used to you making them feel better about themselves that they turn on you. They turn on you because they can't heal. So God help it. If they can't do it, you can't do it. But it's them, because you were always trying to make people feel better about themselves because they couldn't do it. So when you turn it around and you make yourself feel better about yourself, they're going, well, hey, what about me? And I'm like, well, hey, turn it around on yourself. Heal yourself and find what I found. Self-love, unconditional love of self, truth, authenticity, coming from a place of integrity, morality. In the absence of light, let your morality guide you, your integrity guide you, because that light will shine in any darkness. And the darkness does not like to be exposed. They don't. And you have to accept this is coming. I've cut ties on virtually everybody in my life. I've got tremendous friends that I'm going to hold dear to my heart my entire life. But right now, I don't have time for them. I don't have time to share as much as I want to share this journey. I can't right now. I have to focus on me. I have to focus. And when I get to where I'm going, they can follow this path. I can help them along this path, but I have to keep going. So if you're one of my friends, and that we've known each other for our whole lives and through university and stuff, I've not forgotten about you. I've not forgotten about you. You've been there in my mind and in the experiences that were so difficult in my life. Some pretty tragic moments. You know who you are. And I'm not forgetting about you. I will never forget about you. It was because your kindness and your love and your friendships that really helped me move forward, that kept me going in some of the worst moments of my life. And I am so grateful to be part of your life. And even though I'm not there with you right now, even though my gratitude for you is without bounds, and I promise you, when I get through this, we are going to celebrate. We are going to celebrate. So keep a positive attitude, okay? Keep a positive attitude. And if you are following my content, please continue to go through. If you're having struggles and you're not understanding something, you know how to contact me, okay? I'll help you through this, okay? Because I know where you're coming from. I see who you are. Other people are going to have to prove who they are if they're going to get my energy, because that's just the way it is. I protect my energy like I protect my life, and which is fiercely. God gave me this ability to heal, use intuition and discernment and my truth. And if you don't meet up, I'm sorry. You're going to have to do the work and raise your frequency before you can get in. So follow the content, okay? I am not walking your path for you. You have to do it yourself. This is a healing journey, and a healing journey means going in. You can't grasp the stuff from the external and plug it into you. You cannot do that. It's not how it works. Truth and authenticity comes from within. Integrity, morality, it comes from within. Unconditional love comes within. All your emotions are a reflection of self. People you fall in love with, they're not giving you love. It's a reflection of who you are that represents that love. So you can tap into that love anytime you want. All these things, all your emotions. When you're triggered by somebody, those are your emotions. They've got nothing to do with it. They're pointing out where you have to work, what you need to work on. So please follow the content. If you want to get into this healing journey, if you want to step forward, please follow the content, move forward, find your truth and authenticity, find your love, find your compassion, your empathy, find these things that exist in you. But you have to live in the moment, which means you got to stop freaking out about what happened in the past, and you can't worry about the future because it takes you out of this moment. Eckhart's The Power of Now was monumental in my healing journey, trying to wrap my brain around where I was. And I was always fearful and triggered from the past and worried so much about the future that I couldn't, for the life of me, couldn't focus on the moment. I couldn't meditate for 2 minutes. My head was bombarded by everything, all my traumas and my fears and these projections that everybody threw on me. And they threw these on me because I needed to heal these things. I am not just an empath. I am here to show the way. I'm a bridge between the 3 and 5. I had to navigate all these traumas so I could help create the new frequency, the newest timeline for the world, for the 5D. There's so many of us doing our part. My part is healing. My part is internal healing and how to navigate that. If you're having trouble tapping into that, come, let's have a conversation, because you're going to get a little push off the precipice, and you're going to get into that healing, okay?